Hardy and D.H. Lawrence's literary affiliation is no breaking news, yet such a strong connection between novels belonging to two different periods appears to be about more than just some literary heritage. So the question is, what is it exactly that brings together two authors with such divergent writing styles? In my PhD project, I argue that life brings them together. That is, their ontological conception, which is being revealed between the lines of their fictional works. What does that mean to be human to Thomas Hardy and D.H. Lawrence? And more importantly, what exactly makes us human? Connections are at the core of my research, just as, in my opinion, connections are the focus of both Hardy's and Lawrence's novels. Being human would amount to being connected, related, first externally to fellow humans, to this human other who's not me and yet allows me to define myself, then related to this non-human other that may be an animal or simply the rest of nature. Finally, internally connected through the union of body and mind, two entities that were separated for so long by thinkers and philosophers. Engaging in a comparative study of Thomas Hardy and D.H. Lawrence is precisely proceeding to a reunion, witnessing a reconciliation between the psychic dimension of our being, characterized by our intellect, our emotions, our feelings, and the organic dimension of our existence, our body, our sensations, the impact of our environment on our lives. I argue that characters created by Hardy and Lawrence are not only the representation of what it is to be human, but rather a representation of what it feels to be human in every sense of the word. If the study of connections and interconnections is central to my research, connections between different fields of research are also being helpful for me to decipher the two authors' thinking. Drawing on philosophical theories, in particular those of French phenomenology, I propose to return to the characters themselves, to appropriate Husserl's wording, that is, to the way they are built in a constant movement of outward extension while always remaining part of a greater whole. Then, using studies in psychology, such as embodied cognition, I would like to prove the body-mind connection as being a prerequisite for any of the characters to be created and to thrive along the pages. And finally, taking up an eco-critical approach will allow me to relocate Hardy's and Lawrence's ontologies within a bigger and probably most important issue of our time, that of ecology, and more precisely, that of a place as humans within the rest of nature. So, in a nutshell, my PhD project is a comparative study of Thomas Hardy's and D.H. Lawrence's ontological conceptions of the human being in the novels, with a particular focus on Test of the D'Urbervilles, The Obscure and the Return of the Native for Thomas Hardy, and on Women in Love, Lady Chatterley's Lover, and Sons and Lovers for D.H. Lawrence. Thank you for watching, and feel free to get in touch if you'd like to know more about my project, or if you're simply interested in chatting about these two wonderful authors.